Good evening, friends, and Happy New Year. My name is Terra Shadows, here with episode number 55 of Terra Talks Shops. Without further ado, as always, I do not have a supporter creator code, so if you would like, you could use the code on screen. That is code RAGEQUITGODD. You could also use code QUANTUMCAMPER. That is code QUANTUMCAMPER. And you could also use code BIGCRAIGD. That is code BIGCRAIGD. Without further ado, let's get into the Fortnite item shop. Off the top here, we have the Wallace Organization Bundle. I went over that yesterday. That rotates out January 9th. Today's bestsellers is here. So we have the new Fawn Bundle, which I'll go over later. Ice Spice has returned. Fawn by herself. The Candy Axe, very cool. DEADMAU5 Bundle, very cool to see. The Wallace Organization still up here, very nice. SpongeBob Sidekick by himself has been up here almost every day, I swear. Groot Sidekick, of course. And then Santa Brina is the last thing. Very cool. Here we have DEADMAU5, which is kind of hilarious because I was using this skin just recently because I was coping over Daft Punk, and then his car came back, and now he himself is back, and I'm just like, 16, 17 days ago, I should have bought Daft Punk. But anyway, DEADMAU5 here. So you have the normal edit style. You could have the reactivity off, so he's just this. You also have the Slurp Mouse, which is very cool. I'm doing my best to try and not call him DEADMAU5, because for so long I've called him DEADMAU5, and it's obviously DEADMAU, so I'm doing my best not to screw up. And then Banana Mouse, which a lot of people use this edit style, and then those red Astro Boy type boots, and that's the closest we'll get to Pac-Man. So if you have this DEADMAU5 skin, and those red boots and the Pac-Man back bling, you could have a bootleg Pac-Man, which I think is hilarious. I love that. So yeah, the mouse head back bling, which I love this. The reactivity is amazing. This is music reactive also. Unfortunately, it doesn't always look like this. Of course, it starts off like this, like you have it off. It starts like this, but then of course when an emote's going, then it looks like this. I wish a lot of these back blings had the... Yeah, see? As you can see, it just goes back to normal. I wish it had the... There you go, now it's kicked back up. I wish it had the same... I wish it had the same option as Cypher PKs, where you could always have fully reactive on, because like that would be amazing. And the pickaxe I use for DEADMAU5 would be a lot better that way, because I use Roomies from K-pop Demon Hunter, because when the reactivity is going, I think the pickaxe looks really good. The DEADMAU5 Wave gun wrap, which I love this gun wrap. Oh, his eyes change colors? That's sick. So you got the blue and pink, and then eventually they turn both blue. Oh, and then the pink and blue switch. That's cool. And then he's got the piano teeth there. It's sick. It's animated too, which is also really nice. It's a really sick gun wrap. And then you have the Surf the Sound Waves emote here. I don't know what song that uses. I'd have to look it up because I'm pretty sure it's not Ghosts and stuff. And then the Mouse Lab emote. I'm sure there's somebody gonna end up in the comments like, oh my god, how do you not know this? I don't know. I just started getting into like EDM and French house and all that. Daft Punk. I've listened. There's a YouTuber named Sparky Sin that I watch. This is a really cool emote. There's a YouTuber that I watch. YouTuber, TikToker, blah blah blah. He does a bunch of this stuff, but his name is Sparky Sin. He's really cool, and he recommended I listen to the Daft Punk Alive 2007 album, and I did, and it really opened my eyes to this type of music. So I'm only just now listening to this stuff. I mean, like, I've always heard stuff from it. Like, I've heard a few Skrillex songs, obviously, and then, you know, Skrillex collabed with Korn, so they have Get Up with Korn, or he's got Get Up with Korn, and then Marshmello collabed with Juice WRLD and Lil Peep, so I always had a respect for Marshmello there. But the reason my friend gifted me DEADMAU5 because I thought it was a really sick bundle, and it is. And now I'm starting to listen to his music. the guy Sparky Sin recommended me 4 times 4 equals 12 because that's the only album he's really listened to. Like that was one that he got obsessed with, and then kind of I don't know. But anyway, and then the one that's with the jam track, Ghosts and stuff. It's off the album For Lack of a Better Name. I'm gonna listen to that too, and then of course I'm gonna listen to his other stuff later. And then I'm gonna listen to Marshmello and all that. But I hope to get. I've been wanting Marshmello stuff too for a while. So and then I need Daft Punk to come back. I need Daft Punk to come back. I should have bought them 16, 17 days ago. I know. I wasn't that big of a fan of them 16, 17 days ago, but wouldn't you fucking know it? You wouldn't you know who won the pony? If you're a wrestling fan, you get that. Lightwave bridge, guitar, and then keys and stuff. Keytar. Oh, that's sick. I never noticed that. He's got the little red DEADMAU5 keychain on there. That's cool. And then, of course, here we have Ghosts and Stuff by DEADMAU5 and Rob Swire. Ooh. That's, of course, off the album For Lack of a Better Name. And, of course, you have this really sick loading screen, DEADMAU5 on tour, which looks sick. I don't think Daft Punk has a loading screen, which is kind of bullshit. And I don't think Marshmello should if he doesn't. I don't think he does either, which is also bullshit. I could be wrong, but if they don't, that's kind of bullshit. Oh man, I remember when everybody thought DEADMAU5 was going to be the festival, and then it ended up being Bruno Mars, and then people tweaked. At the time, I thought it was hilarious, but I'm glad we also got DEADMAU5. We were going to get DEADMAU5 anyway because of the collab with Rocket League, so it was bound to happen anyway. Not sure about Olivia Rodrigo though. That kind of disappeared. So we have Lo-Fi Headbang, Say So, Get Hot, Hooray, Push to Start, Me and You, Without You, and Heartbreak. Shuffle emotes, rotate out next item shop. I don't know why I clicked into that. Weird habit. And if you haven't noticed, I picked up the Dark Fire. Actually, I picked up Dark Fire and Ice, the whole set. Which is funny because I watched a review. I watched Tabor Hill review the Dark Fire bundle, and he's like, they should have added an ice. They should have added an ice one, and they did finally. So, because they combined I forget what his bundle's called, but Frostbite's in it. His bundle is mixed with the Dark Fire one now. Now it's just Dark Fire and Ice. So that's cool. The Fawn bundle, I don't know if it's me. Like, hold on. Like, if you look at her, like, art there, she looks fine. But if you look at the skin, is it me? Or is her, like, eyes too far apart? Or, like, her nose is too long or something? Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I almost just want to be like, why the long face? Like, maybe I'm tripping. It looks like a great outfit regardless, though. And then, of course, if you get this in pop roomies or... Hell, you could really use any of the K-pop Demon Hunters pickaxes on this outfit. I think it would look pretty sick. Am I tripping? I do love the purple eyes, though. The purpley pink eyes. And then the purple in her hair. It's really cool, don't get me wrong. I feel like her face looks weird. Maybe I'm tripping. But, yeah. The star chart, which this is a really cute back bling. My god. It's like... Oh, my. Okay, so it's like... It's a goat, but giving almost unicorn vibes, but it's not a unicorn. It's like a mermaid. So it's like half goat, half mermaid type thing. That's cool as shit, not gonna lie. And then the goat fish, which kind of makes this make sense. Which then I guess, yeah, which is why she's wearing the pants like that. Okay. And then the goat fish, which it's really sick. You got the bubbles and the impact. It's actually a nice contrail too, if you see that. So like a water like splash effect to it. Very cool. That rotates out January 5th. DEADMAU5 rotates out January 3rd. I forgot to mention that. Yeah. My bad on that. Lil Ludi, Yeehaw, Bash, Llama Loafers, the Venus Heart Bundle, the Widow Bundle, the Masked Menace Bundle all rotate out. Next item shop rotation. iShow Speed rotates out January 3rd. Aerial Assault 1, Aerial Assault Trooper, Renegade Raider, and Raider's Revenge rotate out January 31st. Very glad to have these skins now. I passed on them. I wasn't playing the first time they were around, obviously. The second time I passed on them because I was doing my whole fuck the OGs, I don't care, the skin's ugly anyway. And by the time she left the second time around, I'm like, damn, you know what? I really should get this. So yeah, I finally got Renegade Raider. So I'm glad she came back for the third time. I don't know if if these guys are gonna come back for fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Don't know. I wasn't willing to take the chance because I didn't think they were even gonna come back the fucking third time. Because I was like, what's the point? Why the hell would they ever bring her back again? How about the 1 year anniversary? Yeah, that'll do. Thank God for that. So I have this whole set now. And if any OG player wants to cry about it, they can fucking cry about it. I don't give a shit. Shout out to the real OG players that didn't care about new gen. Well, I'm technically like, I'm like a little OG mixed with new gen because I started playing Chapter 1 Season 7 because I have the Equalizer glider. But I'm also new gen because I like stopped playing the game. Like I played the game on and off and never really took the game seriously until Remix. So I'm like a little OG with mixed with new gen. So if you want to cry about it, really fucking cry about it. I don't care. I'll do what I want anyway. It's my money. I'll buy what I want. Got a problem with it? Cry about it. You got your dumbass edit style. There's your fucking exclusivity, bitch. Fucking cry. Sorry about that. Arcane Jinx and Vi rotate out January 10th. Shout out to the OGs though, like the one OG player I know who's like, I want everybody to experience chapter. I wish OG battle passes would come back because I want everybody to experience Chapter 2 Season 7 because I loved it so much. It was such a great season. Those are real motherfuckers right there. I love those guys. Those guys are sick. Everybody, the OGs who don't care if cosmetics come back, you guys are chill. I'm never like going after y'all. It's those ones that are just like fucking crying about it all the time. And then there's those assholes, whether they're joking about it or not, it's so fucking annoying. Like what was it? The last OG umbrella, because it ended like what, a few days early. That earlier than like Epic said it would. So then they gave everybody the glider. And then there was people like, oh, we should get an OG edit style. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, are you shitting me? Like, dog, it's a new cosmetic. Piss off. If it's an old cosmetic... Never mind. I can go on about this for hours. But regardless. Krampus. Very happy Krampus is here. This is probably the only thing I want from the item shop at the moment. I mean, besides Bleach. But I'm still thinking about that. Like, I as you can see, I only have so many V-Bucks. And there's a lot of stuff that I want. And there's a lot of stuff... I almost dropped my phone. There's a lot of stuff still to come, even though nothing too extraordinarily crazy. The only new stuff is one random skin they never talked about, a car that never got brought up, and 2 sidekicks they promised a while ago and only now just releasing. So, yeah. Sorry, I can go on for hours. Krampus, right? Krampus is here with the Brat Bag. I can finally pick this up and put him along with his glider. Wish his bundle came back though, because I'm pretty sure he has a pickaxe if I'm not mistaken. I might give him Candy Axe. I don't know. It's a dope skin though. I like this skin a lot. 2,000, but you know, whatever. Now this is a stretch, the Doberman bundle. The only reason I think it's out in Winterfest is because if I'm not mistaken, it came out during Winterfest 2024. I could be wrong. And also, if they want to use the excuse of Christmas dinner / New Year's dinner, like rolls or bread, this is a stretch. But anyway, the Doberman bundle. Did I ever go over this? I don't even know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did because he came back just recently. So I'm pretty sure I went over that. I'm going over it again. Krampus January 3rd, Doberman January 3rd, Diva or Disco Diva, Party Favor, Noisemaker, and Funk Ops January 2nd. Humbug Hoppers, Pole Axe, Candy Axe, Arctica, Snowblower, Emote. Pick this up if you haven't. It's the first time it's been in the shop. Well, today's not the first day, but when it dropped, it was. Holiday Ham, Branch, Basher, and Cold Snap. Oh, Jesus. Snowblower, Holiday Ham, Branch Basher, Cold Snap, Santa Brina, and the Man-Child bundle all rotate out next item shop rotation. Good lord. Mouthful. Pause. But yeah, no, the Snowblower, this is the first time it's been in the item shop. Not really FOMO, it'll definitely come back, but God only knows when. But this is the first time it's been in the item shop. And it sat like 2 years in the files. So, yeah. Snow Miku rotates out January 2nd, as does the Celebration of Hogwarts bundle, along with the Aston Martin Valhalla plus Wizarding World bundle and Hogwarts Crest wheels. That's rotating out January 2nd. Also rotating out next item shop rotation, the John Wick bundle. Groot, Star-Lord, and Gamora rotate out January 3rd. The Stranger Things bundle, the Party bundle, Vecna bundle, Stranger Things bundle with 11, Chief Hopper, Demogorgon, and Tendrils Wrap rotate out next item shop rotation. Bleach rotates out January 3rd, along with the BMW M4 GT3 Evo. The SpongeBob SquarePants bundle rotates out January 2nd, as well as the SpongeBob's Paddy Wagon bundle, as you see, January 2nd. Also rotating out next item shop rotation, we have the Squid bundle and the Squid Accessories bundle. Then we have Party Starter, Party MVP, Party Star, the Lumina Jelly, which I've contemplated getting because, like, it's limb reactive. I saw Ninja use it before, but, like, just because Ninja has it doesn't mean I have to have it, but it's kind of cool on top of that. I don't know. I don't know what skin I'd use it with anyway. Nightlife and Soiree. I think that's how you pronounce that. The PJ skin is back. Reactivity on, reactivity off. And the Star Wolfer, of course. Reactivity on and off. And Sonar is back again. This is a really dope skin. I want to pick this up one of these days, but it's not going to be today. Echo Breaker, reactivity on, reactivity off. Oh, and the Future Sound Spinner, reactivity on and off. Leaving next item shop rotation, the We Like to Party bundle. The Dynamite bundle rotates out January 3rd. Also rotating out next item shop rotation, we have the Free Range bundle. Classy Strut emote. Accolades. Cavell is back again. Green Jade, which is kind of a lame skin. Cavell has the Scion Shield back bling. Green Jade has the Green Kunai Carryall back bling. The White Squall is back yet again. They like that one. Dozer's back again. They also like to bring this one back by himself a lot. Default, Beefy Jams, and Swimmy Jams. Very nice. You have mask on, mask off. I do like this edit style. I can't lie. This is pretty lit, but 10 ball. The Storm Racer with the default green, purple, and yellow edit styles. I was about to say, what the hell's the difference? A lot, actually. Moro, back again. The illustrated edit styles. This is like the early cell shading that Fortnite has done. Vanqueror's Oath with the illustrated version of that. And Destiny's Edge with the illustrated version of that. Cat Claws, which I do believe these belong to really nice impact. Very nice. Aubrey, back again. I don't know if I got her on shop before, though. Glasses off, glasses on. And Meaty TNT. I say she's back because I've seen her before come back, but I don't know if I was making shop videos. I don't think so. So this might be the first time y'all seeing her on my channel. Deep Thunder bass guitar. Very cool, very cool. That impact there. Normal sound. The Puma Speedcat OG Wisp of Pink, Nike Air Monarch 4 White / Metallic Silver, Adidas Samba OG Black, and Crocs Echo Wave Pond kicks rotate out next item shop rotation. Of course, we have the lovely, lovely Jam Tracks. I really should buy this just to try and hopefully manifest Daft Punk coming back. But it'd be way too soon. There's no way they're going to come back that fast. But I'm trying, man. I'm trying to manifest it. Oh, God. Here we go. The Ice Spice bundle. I have no idea if I went over this before or not. I don't believe I have. So you have the Tiara on, Tiara off. Reactivity on, reactivity off. They're not ugly skins, it's just Ice Spice sucks as a person, and then her music also sucks. So, glasses on, glasses off. Ice Spice Mini. Munchkin, In Ha Mood, Osh, emotes, and Iced Out Mike rotates out January 4th. Kai Sinet and Doja Cat rotate out next item shop rotation. Lisa rotates out February 4th. The Imperator, I think that's what, the Imperator. The Imperator DT5 bundle rotates out January 6th. The Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 bundle rotates out January 4th. And the McLaren 570s bundle rotates out next item shop rotation, which is funny because DEADMAU5 himself just came back, and now his car is about to leave next item shop rotation. So if I really wanted to, I could just pick up his car now and have the whole shebang, but I'm not one to typically buy cars, so yeah. And then we have the Hasher Wheels, Star Trek Boost, and Blade Blast Trail, and that all rotates out January 2nd. And then, of course, we have the special offers and bundles and Fortnite Crew and Passes, and we did receive the Gale crew skin. Now you can see I took the mask off of him, so yeah. Anyway, so to talk about what's coming into the Fortnite item shop within the next few days here, we have the Kit Sidekick finally coming January 1st, tomorrow, New Year's Day. January 2nd, we get the Defender D7XR. It's like an SUV type deal. It's January 2nd. Also January 2nd, we're getting the Crown skin, which is just a reskin of Grimoire. January 3rd is the Kitsune Sidekick, which everybody just got or is slowly getting, who owned it during Season X, the back bling. Which, you know, epic. Where the hell's Empress? I would sure like Empress right about now. But anyway. And then Lionel Messi is dropping January 5th, which I'm not really excited. I don't really care about Lionel Messi. Yeah, if I would have looked at Fortnite's Twitter, I would have told you guys that Ice Spice and DEADMAU5 were coming back, but and Fawn was coming out, but I didn't look at their thing until today, so oopsie poopsie. You now know what's coming. The only things I'm excited for really are, not really even excited, but it's gonna be great to have them in the game finally. Kit, but I don't know if I'm gonna buy Kit and the Kitsune Sidekick, which I do want. Kitsune, whatever the hell. Drifts, Pet, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that has been Terra Talk Shop episode 55. Comment, like, subscribe. Happy New Year, everybody, and have a nice day.